With Pearson Reading Street, I now have a better understanding of the Common Core. It's embedded every day. It's there right in front of you, and it's really allowing me to raise my students to the level where they need to be. It's very, very rigorous.
It touches on the Common Core in every lesson for every subject area of ELA. It has Writer's Workshop incorporated in it. It also has Daily 5 incorporated into it in its own way, which you can make your own. You can put things in or take things out. It keeps you organized, and in the 21st century with the lessons, you don't have to constantly create or reinvent the wheel every weekend when you're writing your plans, but it also gives you the freedom to add some of your creative side into the lessons as well, because of the centers and the activities still touch on the Common Core that we've already used, and adding to it, put your own little personal touch in.
Reading Street, I've always had high expectations for my students. In Reading Street, the difference between Reading Street and the old Harcourt series is that the expectations are much higher. What I'm teaching now in Reading Street, I didn't teach until May of first grade with Harcourt, and the students are achieving, they're understanding, and I see that higher order of Reading Street
is very rigorous. And I say that because when I first went into teaching with Reading Street, I was like, ugh, my kids aren't going to be able to do this. And I thought, well, I'm just going to play it the way it's supposed to be, and guess what? My kids could do it.
There's a great online component which runs very similar to the Envision Math, so teachers will be familiar with it. There's also all of your books and supplies are all in one location, so if you do forget your manual, it's still there for you, as long as with the student beneficial for the kids, because they can take their test online, they're graded online, and instant feedback, whereas if they do it with paper and pencil, it takes day-to-day grading and all that. The other nice part too is with their assessments, the things that they do mess up on, it sends them activities that they can instantly look at and go over, so that way they can get their skills mastered faster. Ways that they present the lessons through videos, interactive pieces, tutorials. It's all online, which the way these kids are learning these days, it's very beneficial to them.
Writing is a big part of Reading Street, and it's teaching them how to respond to the reading that they're doing, and gives prompts if they get caught up on what to write about. So it's kind of like all of the prompts are there, and all I have to do is ask these questions and have the kids ask the questions of themselves about their writing, and it makes it just so much more easier to teach.
I'm really enjoying using Reading Street in my classroom this year. I can see a huge difference in their ability to write independently and to sound out words independently. I like that there's a variety of options for guided reading for all levels.
Teacher evaluations. One of the big aspects is multicultural, cultural diversity. Within Reading Street, through the grammar, leveled readers, and stories, the most of the focus is multiculturalism and diversity. So it makes it easy for the teachers to incorporate that in their teacher evaluation.
Reading Street is also perfect because it touches on cultural diversity. There's different stories that relate to different cultures and present day cultures and past cultures that you need to use to achieve, distinguish, or achieve higher on our new teacher evaluation system. One of the challenges for starting Reading Street was getting organized. Because there is so much incorporated in Reading Street, it was a little overwhelming. But when we got together as different grade levels with our coach in our school and figured out how to organize and what components we needed to have every day, if we could skip one thing, if the children were understanding the concepts, or if we needed to add more, Pearson definitely gave us avenues to figure out how to do that.
On Pearson, they give you vocabulary words to write the definition and what it means in a sentence. And then, after that, they give you activities to do involving the vocabulary that we learned.
So basically, the gist of Reading Street is instead of recreating the wheel over and over again, everything is right there at your fingertips, ready to use whenever you need it.